They say there's 6 different types of parents, moms and dads. And they say understanding your style can help you foster a healthier family dynamic. Do you identify with one of these? They say one is the drill sergeant. These are the parents that maintain strict discipline and clear expectations. They help their children understand boundaries and self-regulation. However, they may lack a little warmth, potentially leading to some emotional distance. I never had that with my dad, thankfully, but I have talked to many a dude that has, where their dad just was not emotionally available and ran a very strict household. And I think that'd be tough. I hate that because it doesn't seem like they ever really have great relationships with their father.
It sounds very cold.
It is, yeah. And, some may be like, look, I'm not here to be your friend.
And you carry that pain of dad not being able to say, I love you or hug you into your adulthood.
I was watching the Welcome to Wrexham, the Ryan Reynolds. I know you can't stand him, Virginia, but he was talking about his dad was very much the same way. Seeing that. That's the kind of dad he had, was the drill sergeant dad. Emotionally unavailable. And maybe that's the reason why he's in the issues he's in right now, Virginia.
Maybe.
Find some sympathy for this man.
That's also, too, maybe why he's like, look at me,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could be.
Disconnected. Yeah. Damaged.
The second type of parent, they say, is the nurturing parent. They're highly supportive. They're emotionally available. Nurturing parents, they say, create a safe space for children to express themselves. But the downside is they might struggle with setting firm boundaries, leading to potential issues with discipline.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
All right.
I have seen that.
I want to hear them all before I tell you which one you are.
Oh, that I am. Okay, it's not your own self-assessment.
No.
Okay.
This is about me judging you.
Me. Oh, okay, I should have figured that that's how it would go. You also have the inconsistent parent, where their parenting approach varies, often influenced by their mood or external stressors. Ooh. And they say the unpredictability can confuse children, making it hard for them to know what's expected. And I've seen that as well, where on one day, this might be allowed and actually encouraged. And another day, it would get you swatted and yelled at and put in timeout. And you're like, wait a minute, I just did that last week and you loved it. Another day you don't? What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
So that's the inconsistent parent. That's not a good way to go. The crisis-oriented parent is the parent who is reactive, often responding to situations only when problems arise. While they can be effective in emergencies, a lack of proactive guidance can leave children feeling unsupported during calmer times. You really don't give the kid any guidance until, oh my gosh, look what just exploded.
It's chaos.
Then you swoop in and you use that as the teaching moment, but it doesn't happen until you could have told the kid, hey, don't do that because that's going to go bad. But you don't. You wait till it goes bad and you be like, see, you shouldn't do that. The neglectful parent is emotionally or physically unavailable. They say the neglectful parent provide minimal guidance or support. The detachment can hinder a child's emotional and social development. Now, I think the only thing that really makes that different from the drill sergeant is just that the drill sergeant is there giving you all this instruction, but they're also emotionally unavailable.
But this sounds like this person just dips and they're gone. They're ghosting you pretty much.
They're the kind of parent that why even parent? You're not really even parenting. You're just a parent in name, basically. And then the 6th different style of parent is the balanced parent, striking a harmony between discipline and emotional support. They say the balanced parent set clear expectations while remaining attuned to their child's needs. And this approach fosters independence and confidence. It sounds like that would be the ideal, to be a little bit balanced with what you do and try to be in check and in touch with your own emotions and say, okay, am I actually projecting how I feel? Maybe work made me angry and now I'm taking it out on my kids, and that's not fair to them.
It's all about balance. I mean, as Cobra Kai, the series, not taught us anything.
I have to see it to get taught the lesson, but maybe one day. So I think you want to be the balanced parent, according to Psychology Today. Would you not think, if you had to choose all those styles?
Absolutely. But I think on, any given point in my parenting career, I've been all of those. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you can be honest with yourself, you want to be less of the bad ones and more of the balanced one, but
the 7th style of parent, the honest parent.
Life, bruh.
Is there, if it screamed to you, like I might be a bit of the nurturing parent where I'm highly supportive, I try to be emotionally available, but maybe I don't set the boundaries that I need to sometimes. So I wonder if that could be me. I don't feel like I'm any of the parents that is emotionally unavailable for my kids.
No, I don't think you're that.
So I hope that's not it, but obviously the goal is to be the balanced parent.
Absolutely.
To me. But how often do you feel like you actually hit the mark of good parenting?
Well, when you get a Father's Day card like your daughter Caitlin gave
you're
you,
right.
that kind of tells me you did something right, Big Daddy.
Thank you very much for that positive affirmation.
You're welcome.
I do appreciate that.